DASKI, grifting as usual. Press play producer IC.
CMT lying. EA Ski made all the beats.
Joe.
A few moments later.
You talking about that one, homie? You talking about that one? That's my favorite beat of yours. That's fire though. That's a fire reflip though. You know how long ago I did that? I did that years ago too.
Years ago? That beat was created by Dominic Bazile. Yet he's gonna tell his audience he created that years ago. He didn't even create that, because that beat is from, you guessed it, Loose Ends. Aww. So basically now he's claiming a reflip that was done by Dominic Bazile, right? The reflip, because he has the TR-808 and he did the actual reflip. And if you listen to that beat carefully, you can tell that it was used or created using the Loopy software. Yes, the Loopy software. You can just listen to the dynamics of the beat, that it was not ran through any sampler, right? The actual beat was made by Dominic Bazile using the Loopy software. Yet he claimed he did this years ago. This guy's amazing, but I digress.
I need melody, something to carry on top, like. The beat is there. We're waiting for that one.
Salute to Busta Rhymes.
Okay. What we had down here on the 950. Yeah, I sampled some crazy sounding, look, listen at that. Like just weird sounding stuff. All kind of stuff, man. What we had all together, after I finished with it, wow. Wait, where is it at?
From his beat making perspective, we have evidence of that. So we know Easy Mo B makes beats. We know he makes the beats. Easy Mo B. Easy Mo B, right? Video after video of him deconstructing his classics. Now, ask yourself this, minions. How come we don't have a deconstruction video from our good friend EASKI? Where are all the deconstruction videos? Where are they? Where are they, minions? Please, please answer the question. Where are those deconstruction videos? How come we have deconstruction videos from Easy Mo B? Explain that to us. Explain that to us. Now, people will say and argue, well, Easy Mo B was on his channel. He interviewed Easy Mo B. Yes, because that's all EASK really is. An interviewer. He's not a beat maker. He's not a real producer. He's a pretending producer, but I give him credit. He is good at interviewing. He's an interviewer. But isn't anybody could interview Easy Mo B, right? Hit him up, set up an interview. But he is the one who should have his own SB 1200, not EASKI. EASKI having a SB 1200 with his name on it is, in my opinion, bullshit. It's straight up bullshit because he did not use that machine at all. He has no music associated with that machine. CMT made all the beats, not him. So why is there not a signature SB 1200 for Easy Mo B? That's what we want. We want an Easy Mo B Rossum SB 1200, not an EASKI. It makes no sense. And that's the reason why I didn't buy one. I bought the original machine. Why would I buy a fallacy when I know this guy did not make any of those beats? I bought a machine, the real thing, the real machine he actually used. This one right here, the real SB 1200, the original, the OG. So you minions are at a dilemma here. You follow a guy that didn't make any beats, that's lying to make it seem as if he made beats, which we know that he didn't make any beats. CMT confirmed that. But we can say he's a good interviewer. He can interview people. Maybe that's his calling. Just interview people. But he needs to stop telling people that he's making beats. That's the issue. There wouldn't be any problem at all if EASKI would just be honest. Just be honest. Stop with the lies, okay? If he just be honest and say, you know what, yeah, CMT made all the beats. Dominic and Thomas, yeah, they made all the beats. I'm just the facilitator, that's all. I'm just trying to get in where I can fit in this equation called hip hop. Just say it and be honest, and then there will be no issues. But he refused to do that because of his ego and his narcissistic tendencies. Now I'm back highlighting Tomorrow Network, right? Because Don Cannon's channel, I mean, it is a treasure trove of information regarding hip hop, history, deconstruction of classic hit records, and very in-depth interviews from some of the best producers and engineers, not only in hip hop, but in music in general. So I'm just going to go over, a couple of some of the content right here. Again, because I'm going to show you the difference between free information and paid information. The difference. This is what free gets you. Free gets you countless deconstructions, countless information, countless insight when it comes to beat making, production, engineering. Now, I'm going to show you what $14.99 gets you. I'm going to show you what $14.99 gets you. This is what $14.99 gets you. This is what $14.99 gets you, right? Selling. That's all it is. Buy might be 50. Promotion of something. Buy might be 50. That's all it gets you, right? And then you have this members only crap, right? Members only lies, right? That's all. That's what you get. And there, here we go again. More promotion of his B50s, right? All you paying for is advertising. That's all you're doing. You're paying him to advertise to you, to solicit you to spend money. Who does that? Does that make any sense? Who does that? This is EASKI's channel right here. This is garbage. This is absolute trash, in my opinion. And that's why I awoken from this nightmare, right? Because that's all it is. It's a nightmare. It's a financial nightmare for some because you're spending money and getting nothing tangible in return other than advertising. That's all you're getting. Yet, Timaru Network, you're getting free information, and it's valuable information, free insight, free how-to, free everything. Everything is free. Why would you sit here and pay $15 for this? This is gatekeeping at its finest, but yet he complains about gatekeepers. Isn't this gatekeeping? This is gatekeeping at its finest, despite of it, the information not even being satisfactory when you compare it to other channels, especially TMR Road Network. Who does this other than individuals naive and oblivious, blinded by a cult? And this is your cult leader right there. That's your cult leader right there. That's your cult leader. Who does this? Who does this, people? Ask yourself that question. Who does this type of stuff, just throwing away money for no reason at all? Because that's what you're doing. You're throwing away money for no reason at all to pay his bills because he doesn't want to work. EASKI doesn't want to work. He wants your money. He wants you to work. You come home, and then he convinces you to join his channel as a member, paying $15 only to advertise to you and spend more money. But I digress. Now, we all know who should have an SB 1200, and that's the legend, the real legend, Easy Mo B. All EASKI is legendary for is for not making beats. That's its legendariness. It's not making beats and trying to steal the shine from other people while putting his name on something that he didn't do. That's being very disingenuous, don't you think? And I'm going to be honest with you. Every day, right? Every day I think about this. Every time I make a video, but it's cool, that if I knew that this guy was not making the beats, if I knew that story behind CMT and them falling out because CMT was making all the beats and he tried to steal all the publishing, that's why they fell out, people. They fell out because your good friend EASKI tried to steal all the publishing and left CMT high and dry. That's why they fell out. Your boy tried to steal the royalties and the publishing. He tried to keep it all for himself while using CMT to make all the beats, while he did absolutely nothing. But while his name was on it, right, and on everything because they were a group and a team, he got a cut. Do you understand what's going on here? And that's the same thing he's doing with Thomas McCree, Dominic Brazil, AOB. That's what he's going to do to AOB and Jet Black. He's going to do them the same way. But they're not going to find out until it's too late. Do you understand? He just uses people the same way he uses his minions for money and popularity. That's it. And I'm so mad at myself because I could have saved that $3,000 plus. That $3,000 plus could have been in my bank account, right? But since now I know the money was a fallacy and a fraud that I was investing in, now I have to recoup that money. Yes, recoup that money. So I have to do extra stuff to be able to get my money back. Because I'm an accountant, because that's how accountants think. You know how I get my money back? I get my money back from investing, day trading, right? The stock market, Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has now gone up an additional $6,000. That's how I get my money back. The $15 that I would have purchased went into Bitcoin. Yes. And investments. I have a Vanguard account in which I placed over $200 a month in that account. I added the money that I would have been paying for EASKI's fraud of a channel into cryptocurrency and stocks. So that's how I am able to make and recoup my $3,000. So I'm just fine. But I know this. I will never, ever support this guy because he's a fraud. A fraud. And that goes for any individual trying to manipulate their audience with these garbage memberships while the members receive absolutely nothing tangible in return. Do you see our good friend and legend, true legend, Easy Mo B panhandling and bumming on these apps? No. But instead, we have a grifter by the name of EASKI who has no talent, didn't make any beats. He is the one grifting, bumming, begging, and panhandling and pressuring his audience for super chats and to buy my B50s. And now he has a plugin in which earlier you stated, oh, plugins are garbage. They sound thin. I don't use no plugins. Oh, no. But now he's selling you a plugin. Does that make any sense to you? So, right, we're going to the next phase of EASKI. The next phase. And the next phase is to drain all of you minions of all of your money. So, I know your minions are watching. This is what I want to do. And I know EASKI is watching. EASKI, I am rolling the circumference with a seal of a previous king, a legendary king in the Old Testament. Henceforth, you will squeeze every dime out of your minions. I want your minions to blow everything, all of their money, on super chats, memberships, and B50s. I want you to receive everything that you look for in needful things. That's what you're going to get. We're going to feed your gluttonous, narcissistic behavior with exactly what you want. Your minions draining their surplus of money to you. That will be your blessing, sir. But Ali Star, this is the design you should have made for Easy Mo B. It should be Easy Mo B's SP 1200. Just like this. This is your design, Ali Star. This is your design, sir. And I know your minions and some of the leaders out there and followers of EASKI are unaware of the story behind the EASKI SP1200. It was designed by Ali Starr, but it's kind of funny that Ali Starr and EASKI also fell out. But Ali Starr, this is how it should have happened. It should have been you designing the Easy Mo B version. The Easy Mo B. So anyone out there, Mr. Rossum, are you listening? We need this SP1200. The EASKI SP1200 is a lie and a fallacy, but this is the one that will make you money, Mr. Rossum. I will buy this one. So will everybody else, because it's true to your idea of a sampler, sir. Easy Mo B made hits with this machine, and he still uses this machine today. So we need an Easy Mo B SP1200.
This is my machine. You never made any beats, clown.